All right. Why am I... Oh, because John's camera isn't on. Jesus Christ. Okay. Open a window and put a shirt on, because we need your camera on. Daddy.
Did your chest hair freeze?
So my desktop audio is muted for the stream, so the first thing that this stream is going to hear is Christian asking, "Did your chest hair freeze?" Zero context.
No.
Zero.
Heck yeah!
They're gonna think I'm weird for that question, but it's like dude.
I
it's
think they know.
justifiable.
I think they know.
We already think you're weird.
I'm drooling.
All right, it's fine. I'll just
I keep laughing.
I'll switch off the overlay.
Anyway, guys, I beat Samurai Warriors 5 last night. That was cool.
Nice.
That's nice.
You know what else is cool?
Nobunaga dies at the end.
Maybe you guys can decide this for me as a forum. I got a gift card reward for work. What do I spend it on? A 3D printer or an Oculus?
You know what you should spend it on? The session 2 recap.
These nuts.
So during the second episode, during the second episode of our new adventure, the group picked up their day shortly after returning to Alanda Vale with the plant nectars and fresh soil from Melandru, as was their agreement to do in exchange for boarding. Upon their return, they met Melandru in her dilapidated greenhouse, where she began moving a few of her wilted plants into new pots and had Rigurd help her with watering them. Upon seeing the plants revive, she became overly excited at the slow but positive progress made by the plants and thanked the team as sincerely as she was able. Briar stopped in as he was alerted by the happy squeals and gave them their own daggers to use, since the next destination that they were going to was for the quarry, and and they were likely to travel somewhat into the night, where there could be some kind of wild animals lurking about. Once they had set forth out of the wilderness and discovered the mining grounds, they met Alfric Cunnington and his two sons Benson and Max digging away for their own stone. Hey, okay, that'll work. There we go. Now we're all in position.
Oh god.
Hadrian, Arkul, and Rigurd got to work on the stone while Char talked to Max about a large stone he found, and Felix tried to understand why he couldn't speak with his dagger. Once they had acquired the stone they needed, Ealfric asked the strangers to help guide them back to town. On their way back, the team was surprised to have been found by a flying creature with a cube-shaped metallic body, and and had a singular eye wielding a javelin and dagger. After good teamwork with Rigurd seizing the strange creature, Felix attacking, and Hadrian dealing the final blow,
Yeah.
Oh god damn, I lost my place already.
Adrian dealing the final blow.
I know what I said, but I lost my place in the paragraph. And with Char and Arkul protecting the Conningtons, the group was able to work together and stop the strange machination before it was able to do any harm. After dropping only its weapons and a strange emblem, the team returned to town and turned in their final quest, where Melandru gave them a permanent kind of glue that would forever stick two things together, and Elizabeth Davidson gave Arkul a strange pink stone and whispered to him something private. After the town dispersed and Briar invited them back to his boarding house, the team found out that the emblem dropped by the creature was a crest from the neighboring metropolis known as Cardi. They talked into the night about Elizabeth after Arkul revealed what she had said to him, i.e., not to look for her. After deciding they should check on her the next day, Briar asked that they should also check on someone named Kendra in the town. The team all going to bed in their separate rooms, all wound up in Rigurd's bedroom after Char had gone door to door and asked everybody if they wanted to stay together. So we're going to pick up that night in Rigurd's room. And we're going to do that because I want to ask you guys, who among you thinks that your characters might have trouble sleeping that night? So you guys have been in this town an entire full day at this point, and you've met several people. You've helped a few of them. You seem to be winning their favor. And it's definitely set in at this point that this isn't a dream of any kind or a weird vision. It's you guys are here. Like, this is real where your characters are. And I'm curious if you guys think that that would bother them to the degree where they would have trouble sleeping that night. And we can go in, we'll do reverse alphabetical order this time. So, Rigurd, if you think he would have any issues sleeping with all these strangers who just kind of wandered into his room.
No, Rigurd is fairly accustomed to new people and strange faces at this point in his travels. With everything going on, he would definitely have kind of a heavier heart in the morning, but that's really about it.
Okay, Hadrian?
I think he would have trouble sleeping at first and eventually get to sleep, but I think you could see him probably kind of in his thoughts for a couple hours before he, kicks rocks or whatever.
Kicks rocks, god damn it.
Felix?
I would say Felix would not have trouble sleeping out of fear or uncomfortability. I think it'd be literally excitement because he finally has friends, and he's just like, but like he's not like tossing and turning. He's just like trancing very like excitedly within his. I don't know what that would be like for an elf, but he's definitely stoked as fuck deep down. But he's definitely a little uncomfortable too. But mostly it's excitement.
Char?
I don't think she'd have too much trouble just because, like, Mally's there, and for her, like, that's all she needs to go to sleep.
Fair enough. Arkul.
I would say probably not through the years of meditation and training that he's done. He said his prayers already before going to bed, so I think he's good.
Okay. So you guys are all crammed in this tight space, and I think it was either Hadrian or Arkul who took the bed. I can't remember.
It was definitely Hadrian. It was definitely Hadrian.
Because no one else took it, and he was just like, well.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hadrian takes the bed. It's comfortable enough. It's definitely not the most comfortable bed you've ever slept in, but it's not the least comfortable bed you've ever slept in. So each of you guys goes through the night. It's calm air outside. The lanterns are dying down. There's just a faint, cool breeze going through the window in the moonless night sky. For Felix, I think you guys are pretty centered around certain phases of the moon anyway. So it is definitely either a new moon tonight or it's like the night before a new moon. So
foreshadowing, perhaps.
So you guys each go through the night. Felix, we'll say to match with everybody, he has like 4 hours of attempting to trance, but he's just like just excited.
That's literally the noise internally that he would make. Like, exactly.
He's got 4 hours of being hyped that he's got friends, and then eventually he finds his state of trance. So each of you are awoken the next day by kind of a variety of sounds. There are little chickens going by in the outside of the window because you guys are on the first level. There's like a little group of chicken or a chicken troop, whatever they're called. There's a chicken troop. There's a gawk of chickens going by the window. Just
God damn it!
they're
A peacock of chickens.
they're pecking at the ground and walking by. Just the clucks kind of disturbing your REM cycles, as well as like the wafting scent of breakfast cooking down the hall. And Briar does come down and knock on the door, and he saw you guys last night, so he knows you're all together. And he just kind of like cracks the door, and he hits like Arkul's foot, like, oh, well, if y'all are ready for breakfast, it's just about ready. So just come on down when you're ready.
Is Rigurd awake by the time he hears Briar say this?
Yeah, everybody's awake at this point.
Yeah.
Felix looks at Rigurd. You're finally awake.
God damn it! Why wouldn't I be awake?
I don't know. I guess I'm really one of the only people that trances here.
What? You haven't really explained that, have you? What's trance?
Every elf does it, I guess. Hadrian, do you do it too, since you're, I guess, half of an elf?
No, I don't actually.
Oh. And then he kind of gets embarrassed because he's like the weirdo that trances. Anyway, I guess we should go get breakfast.
Sounds good to me.
Can we smell it?
Oh yeah.
Because, like, dude, breakfast food just has that stank. You know what I'm talking about?
I
Like
guess.
that good, that like Bob Evans bacon
Yeah.
grease. It's like the best smell in the world. Not like a stank, like a good, like, oh my god, breakfast food. You know
Makes
what I'm
me
talking
want
about?
breakfast right
Right,
now.
is your
not
mouth
a
watering like mine?
stank.
That
Not
bacon
a
stank, dude.
It just
Not
has
a
that stank.
stank,
Yeah.
but
That stank.
what? It's got that stank.
Yes. Does it smell like bacon? Is basically what I'm asking.
Yes, it smells like bacon.
Good.
And other.
Other portly meats.
And other decadent breakfast meats, yes.
Other succulent meats.
So
Succulent.
you guys
God
all
damn it.
get up.
Fried dorks.
You guys all get up together and make your way back down the hall to where you guys were talking with Briar late into the night last night. He goes, well. It's about time y'all got up. I was starting to worry about you. Maybe you passed out for the day or something. Did y'all sleep all right? Can't say I've ever seen 5 people cram in a room before.
Ask me why we did that. I have no idea.
That was Char asked us all to stay together last night. And
Yeah,
so we
the
did.
chances of us getting killed are much lower when we're all together.
You just sleep with one eye open and you'll be fine.
Or trance.
Trance with one eye.
What are you talking about, trance? Can you explain that?
I don't
You
know.
sleep?
I don't know. It's a part of my brain I go to when I want to reset and recharge for the day. I don't really sleep and snore like Rigurd.
Very intriguing.
The Elvish don't need to shut down their brains completely, like we do.
I think it's just because we're more in tune with the universe around us. I'm not really sure. I've never really thought about it.
Put it that way, it sounds like you're calling us stupid.
I wouldn't say that at all. You guys seem pretty smart. And then he, like, looks at Rigurd.
So what do you do for the rest of the nights
Such
when
a
you're not in this
bastard.
trance?
I don't know. What do elves do? Do they just actually sleep?
Whatever you want.
Watch us
I was
sleep?
gonna say they probably just like chill, don't they? They stay awake, don't they?
Probably just sat and stared at Rigurd all night.
Yeah,
It's-
so did you watch us sleep?
It's like an
No, he probably
What?
it's like an
probably
intense
thought about the
meditative
moon.
state.
right. He probably just thinks about like the moon and nature, and he was probably thinking about home. He was definitely thinking about home too, and his new friends. He was hype.
And roasting Rigurd, apparently.
No, not yet.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, we've established it's canon. Pretty much all burns are like accidental.
Yeah, if he ever says anything like mean or upsetting to anyone, it's literally he just doesn't have social graces. That's really what it is.
And you guys didn't do this. Somebody else just messaged me. Just a quick reminder, when I'm streaming, my Discord takes up my entire right monitor, so if you guys are sending me messages like, oh, I'm just kind of trying to slyly do something with my character, I can't see it, and I won't know. So if you have something that you want to do like privately, we can step down to like the private channel, and you can tell me there, and we'll go from there. So you guys all take a seat at the table, and the chairs are just as old and as creaky as they were last night. And Briar, like you can hear him like the clinking of like a metal ladle on plates as he's overstuffing these plates with food. Like all those like how to lose weight tips on shows are like, make sure you get a smaller plate for smaller portion sizes. It's kind of like that, but they're bigger plates and they're fully portioned. So he puts a plate in front of you guys. Yeah. Y'all gonna need this for today.
Food's gone. The food is already gone.
The food, yeah. Rigurd just he just goes at it. He's like, y'all need some meat on your bones. We had some brief discussions about where y'all were from, but
he's holding the plate out already for more.
Couldn't hurt to. Well, all right. He gets up, goes and fills Rigurd's plate again, comes and sits back down. Now it's not my place here, but y'all need to eat. Y'all skinny as twigs. So eat up. And he puts out like a big old plate of biscuits.
Felix gingerly grabs a biscuit. But
We
then
appreciate
he eats it so ravenously, just like like kind of similar to Rigurd, like trying to be cool.
Have you seen that have you seen that video of the chick who eats cotton candy in like half a second?
Yeah.
Wait, what? No.
She has like a huge thing and it's on a stick and she just goes like and then like daintily like presses her lips like that's basically Felix. Is that chick.
That's how I picture him eating. Like I wouldn't say he has like no appetite. I feel like he actually eats a decent amount just to be humorous. I feel like that'd be fun.
For like Felix trying to be funny, or this fact
no, just
about
like,
Felix is funny?
Like meta funny, yeah. Like
Okay.
he is very effeminate and twig-like, but he has just like a really big appetite.
I just fit an entire biscuit in my mouth.
God damn it.
Yeah, Arkul snaps a crocodile.
Them dragon fucking teeth.
I feel like Briar is just like, what the fuck, dude? You are this bad.
Yeah, he is kind of doing that like
Double take, like
just looking around at the table. So, what do you think y'all gonna do first today? What are you gonna do last? When should I expect you back?
Well, we need to go to the ale house to check on Kendra, correct?
That is correct, and I would most appreciate that.
I've never been to an ale house.
And you said his Sarna
It's a
could tell us
wonderful
about
place.
the necklace?
Oh, he might be able to. He's more of the medicine man, but he's a little bit how you say agoraphobic. He doesn't come out too much unless he has to.
And where could we find him just in case we have time?
Yes, let me think now for a little bit. He's not next. No, that's somebody. That's the Stronies. He could
He's
be by.
inside somewhere.
Well, yeah, but trying to remember where exactly. It's not. I'm pretty sure he's next to old Smithy's. Do y'all remember Smithy? He's kind of dirty all the time. Wears a heavy apron. He might not be wearing it around town, but he might have his white shirt on, and he's got burly arms. You'll spot him from a mile away. He's got burly arms, all hairy and whatnot. Hard to miss. I'm pretty sure he's Saunders over there. I don't see him too much.
And then another point of business. Rigurd, can you hand me the necklace again so I can check on Elizabeth Hart?
Sure. Has to like reach way up just to kind of give it to you.
So thank you for bringing that up. I actually meant to mention that. So the first night, I kind of let it go because I know you guys all wanted to check on somebody specific. So for the necklace going forward, it is an attunement item. So to use it, you will have to focus on it for an hour. But once you do, like, you're locked on the heartbeat, or you can switch the heartbeat to whomever you choose after that. But it takes an hour to focus on that. So it's fine if you're like holding it and just kind of like munching while you're focusing in on it. So
I will take the time to do that then.
Okay. So Briar looks at the rest of you, and he looks at Arkul, and he can kind of piece it together since you guys were talking about it the night before. So now, I'm a little concerned about Elizabeth here, and it's not really my place to chase after her, especially since she indicated to Mr. Arkul here it was private in nature. What is your plan for that? How do you think you're going to address her? And he like looks at Rigurd, who's like practically eating the plate at this point.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You might not want to come at her so feverishly. And then looks at Felix like eating like the biscuit. And maybe have Hadrian or Miss Chaw, maybe have one of them talk to her if you find her. I mean, if that's what she said, then
why them? Why not me? I could be a people person too.
Rigurd, I'm sure you can, but I think at the moment we need not to frighten her. And after seeing the way you go down on that gravy, I don't think you're in quite the place to be talking anybody off the ledge, if you get my meaning.
Why would a man who likes his food scare someone?
Like dribbling down his face.
Felix looks over to Rigurd, mouthful of biscuit. And he like gestures.
Listen, I can do the talking. Chalk can do the talking. The man's been clear that he knows these people. He knows what they're comfortable with. It's nothing against you, Rigurd.
Better than anything I could have said there.
Even though she came to me, I'm still a dragon, so dragons going after people is probably not the best thing.
Dragons are pretty cool. Swallows biscuit.
Like chokes a little bit, like
waiting for a laugh.
Probably the only thing that could get Rigurd to like slow down on eating his food, just the cringe.
And then he like puts his fork down. It makes a very loud like noise when he puts it on the table.
Briar, like he just like big mitts a tankard. It's just got water in it, and he like slides it over to Felix. Like, y'all not have table manners where you come from?
He puts the cup
do.
up to his lips and just does a little. We don't really talk about formalities as elves at the stronghold. I don't know. We're more of a wilderness-dwelling people.
We goblins don't really have time for manners.
Okay, well, I would recommend learning both of those things on your journey.
What of Kendra? What should we know about her before we approach her?
And he like takes like a small bite, like looks up and kind of shakes his head a little bit. Does like that with the napkin. Well, make sure he's not got anything on his face. Well, she may not be the happiest that I'm checking up on her again. She might give you some attitude for that if she even talks to you at all. Make a persuasion check, Mr. Hadrian.
Oh.
Ooh, first roll of the game.
Of the session.
Yeah.
Make it good. Make it good. Make it good. Make it good. Make it good.
1.
What was it? 18?
15.
15, okay.
I literally thought he said 1 because when he moved his mouth, the 1 came through the freaking head.
Yeah!
I was like, oh my god!
Yes, well,
Hadrian has died.
she's had a rough bout these past couple of years, and not that life here is a picnic for the rest of us, mind you, but her mama died. Her mama passed a couple years ago. Got one of these diseases that rolled through the town. Most of us were all right. A couple people got it, and had to put them to rest. Unfortunately, her mother being one of them. And as if that wasn't bad enough, her father died of a broken heart within the next couple years, and left everything they had, which was pretty much just the ale house there. Left everything in her name, and he was a buddy of mine. Is Don and Sasha. They were good people. Don and Sasha Yanni. Kendra's their only. And, he was a good buddy of mine, so I thought I'd take care of Kendra to the best of my ability. And she was here for a few years, but she grew up to not really like this place too much. She's always looking for a way out, and she's always kind of off on her own a little bit too much. And I'm not too fond of that, but she's old enough to go her own way and to follow her own path, I guess. But
Nothing wrong with that. Just trying to
no, not at all.
discover herself in the world.
How old is she? She little?
No, she's. And he like looks at Char. He looks at you, Char. He's like, well, about your age, maybe a little younger.
If you don't mind me asking, what was the disease that her mother passed away from?
Hepatitis.
I'm not. No, it wasn't hepatitis. It was.
God damn it.
Hepatitis?
Yeah, you don't want the hep. That's bad.
Hep?
Yeah, hep. Yeah, if you ever hear anybody talk about hep C, that's no.
How do people get these diseases?
Rigurd just
he's not doing it to be funny. He doesn't know.
We maybe focus on the plague that took this young woman's mother away from her instead of another transient disease.
Yeah, he's like kind of like they don't know, like what? Anyway, it was well. Unfortunately, I'm not. He's Sarna might know more than what I know. I really don't have an expertise on the subject matter, but it was something that it kind of eats you away on the inside. It was a nasty disease if you caught it and you didn't get to it in time. Some people said this cure was a sure way. Some people said that cure was a sure way, and as far as I could tell, a lot of rest is what it took, and a lot of food. But even for Don and Sasha, it wasn't enough.
Brian, I'm sorry. Who did you say may know about the disease more than you?
He's Sarna. He's the medicine man around these parts, but good luck getting him to the door.
Hepatitis expert.
Can you spell that for me?
Hisarna.
And then, what was the disease called?
He doesn't know, or it didn't have a name.
Gonorrhea.
He looks at Rigurd again. No.
Gone with
God
the
damn
wind.
It.
Joe, would you stop taking it out of context, you fuck?
I think that's one that you get from gnomes.
Gnomeria?
Yeah, yeah. If you spend too much time around gnomes, I think that's what you get.
We just call disease typically,
Wait, actually, aren't elves resistant to disease?
Yep.
Okay.
not many people get diseases in my village. It's very rare. And when they do, they normally get cured very quickly.
Well, maybe don't tell Kendra that.
Good for you.
Hopefully she's part elf.
Briar kind of he laughs a little bit, like no, like no, she's not elf.
Rigurd's still stuck on the gnome joke. That shit was funny.
Well, either way,
Good one, Char.
I agree. It's probably best not to bring that up. You don't gotta dig. You don't gotta dig too far. She doesn't really talk to me much anymore, and I just want to make sure she's all right.
Well,
Let's go find her.
yeah, I'm ready. Char's gonna grab a biscuit and put it in her pocket. I'm ready.
Is Mally gonna eat mini biscuits?
You see the biscuit like kind of sticking halfway out of her pocket, and then it shakes a little bit, and you see like a part of it start to concave, and like a
my
little
God.
mouse nose pokes out, and she's like eating around it like a seal, like digging through the ice.
That is amazing.
And Mally looks up at Char like, I'm ready. That was a thumbs up. You couldn't see it. I'm ready. So Arkul, around this time is, we'll say breakfast about an hour for you guys. And you will pick up her heartbeat again, so it is still firmly beating. So the night before, you guys could manage some insight checks because you knew the people you were checking on pretty well. Since this is somebody who you've only met like 1 time, 1.5 times, really, you don't really know her well enough to kind of discern, is this heartbeat her, walking around town? Is she doing chores? Is it heavy labor? You're not really sure. But it seems like what you would expect to be some kind of physical activity.
So it's like moving at kind of just like not a hesitant or frantic pace like it was last night.
Yeah, it's not beating wildly like she's sprinting or something, and it's not like a resting heartbeat like she's sedentary. She's up and moving.
Well, I just checked the necklace on Elizabeth, and I don't know much else, but she is still alive. She could be moving around or something. It's not as hectic as it was last night.
Well, if she's
That's good news.
alive, she's more than likely moving around.
We don't know. You could be alive and be laying down.
It wasn't a resting heartbeat, I can tell you that much.
So maybe she's walking around town.
We'll only know if we actually find her, or if we get any information.
Yeah, tread
Well,
lightly
maybe-
on that one.
Yeah, maybe just keep checking in and seeing every couple hours or so if you still hear her heartbeat, just to make sure.
I can do that.
And then I'm ready to head to Kendra's.
To the ale house.
Be careful now. And so Arkul, you can switch heartbeats out. I won't
Okay.
say at will. Give it a minute to actually switch to a point where you can discern between the changing heartbeats. But other than that, it's attuned to you right now.
Okay. I'll just have it around my neck right now.
Yeah, and I would say that for a dragonborn, that's not out of. It's not so small where he couldn't do that.
My neck is so huge and giant.
My neck is so huge.
Thick.
Yeah, so
Thick with 2 C's.
Arkul's just got some serious traps.
I mean, I imagine Dragonborn are all just built because they're giant dragon people.
Right.
yeah, they are the chosen of the dragon gods.
Man, I could have been a gem dragon. That would have been so fucking sweet.
Yeah, it was
He sparkles.
Those just came out.
a few weeks, in fizz bands.
Yep.
Dude, me and Joe were talking about dragon types, and I saw that gem dragon, and I was like, oh,
Get flanked for a minute.
oh, how cool.
Yeah,
Give me them crystal wangs.
yeah. I actually if you just want a
John,
good
nice
read,
jacket.
Thanks.
this is super good. I was pleasantly surprised at just how much they put into it.
But I'm happy with what I got.
Cool. So as you guys make your way down the old halls of this relic of a boarding house, you guys approach the front door, and it's a nice day outside. It was nice the day before, and the sun is shining. It's let's say 10 in the morning. We'll say you guys got a good night rest. And it's about 10 in the morning. You guys, the sun's out. Nice cool day. It's 72 degrees with partly cloudy. Might be able to expect some light showers in the afternoon. No showers.
How is
Partially.
Is this weather boy hot or what? 'Cause he's sounds hot.
Thank you.
Wow.
So
not to like derail everything. Are we doing music tonight? I just really like the ambient music.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me get that going.
I didn't know if I was just curious because I was like, why do I not hear dope jams? I was like,
I was
need
gonna
that.
mention something, but I forgot.
Yeah. let me
I
get that
figured
going.
he was waiting for like some.
I didn't know if it was like a plot
insane
thing.
battle music or something. I don't know.
Oh, I really like your jams, Joe. Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I like your dank post-rock jams with that one guy that has 20 albums. What's his name?
That's Beautiful Death.
Gosh, he's good.
Just put any one of Christian songs up in the background, just cause.
Do it. There's no copyright on them. I'm independent. I'm poor. If you guys want to check out my music, it's Blades, BLVDES.
Oh, I thought it was
TikTok.
Boulevards.
Find me on TikTok,
Boulevard.
Instagram.
We're against vowels.
Find me on Spotify.
We're
Hydra.
against vowels.
You guys got MySpace
I
or
like
what?
it.
Christian, why'd you leave one vowel in the word and take the other one out? You should have taken
Because, dude, it's edgy. The kids like the trends, man. They like them upside down A's.
out. Just take both.
Plugging your music.
Plug. What I'd like to plug is Stormcraft Woodworks. Handcrafted wood for your wood. I mean, your table.
It is, except it's not handcrafted. It's hand designed and then made
It's
on a
hand
CNC
finished.
machine. Yeah, there you
Hand
Crafted by
finished.
hand.
go. Finished.
this
Hand wood.
Either way, we've got wood.
We got wood and more wood.
Okay. So, as you guys are
I
going
run
through
the
town,
ads.
I run the ads. As you guys are going through the town, you notice, so the day before, as you guys were going through town, you got a lot of looks for obvious reasons. Today, it seems to be more friendly. A lot more people are like waving to you guys, and you kind of picked up that their informal or even formal at times, their informal greeting to each other is good morrow, with just a friendly little wave from across the way.
Rigurd is definitely like off-put about this whole atmosphere. He's not used to it. He's very much used to the whole kind of onlookers, like he's some kind of freak show, or it's yeah, he's definitely not used to the pleasantries of a good morrow.
Yeah, it seems to be like to the whole group, like nobody. It's not like they're waving to Char and Hadrian, and then like when Rigurd goes by, they're like, "Oh no!" It's to all of you as the group.
So Rigurd will go from walking on all fours to standing up on just two legs this time.
He's still like knuckle dragging, like.
How does he
No.
walk? Yeah. Can you describe
No,
how he
it's-
walks? Because I'm actually curious.
It's very normal.
Oh.
Might seem a little off-putting to everyone, but it is very normal. I'll just leave it at that for now.
Okay, so as you guys walk with Rigurd, who is also walking normally, you guys did pass this building when you had returned the night before, so you know where it is, or you have an idea where it is. It's always interesting trying to find something when you find it at night or in the day, and then you try to find it in the opposite time of day. So there is kind of a rusted sign that's on the outside of the extended part of the second story that leans over where the base of the building is. So it looks like it would be a normal house where the first part of the first story is all stonework, and the second level is that like white and cross wood look of like Tudor homes. And there is it's not a balcony, it's actually part of the second story that extends over the front door, and there are posts that run into the ground, kind of giving it like a patio looking area. the outside has one or two boarded up windows and a shabby exterior with an old hand-carved door with many detailings. I'm going to say... We're going to roll... Rigurd, make a perception check.
Uh-huh. Reception. Where that at? Right.
It's your wisdom modifier.
John, you never told us what you were eating, by the way.
I did. Canes.
Oh, fuck, that sounds good. Cane's
Damn
chicken
it,
tenders,
it's-
gold and fluffy.
Very neutral 11.
Okay.
Like a
I'm gonna
Cane's meal.
see Rigurd. He's looking at the door and at the carvings that make up its design, and it looks like something he might be able to figure out what exactly it is. It's not like a hidden message or anything like that, but it's something he could recognize, but can't quite put it together.
Does this look familiar to anyone? There's something just scratching at the back of my brain, and it's can't put my finger on it.
Felix literally takes his finger and puts it on the
Oh
symbol.
my god.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm not really sure what it is either, but I can put my finger on it.
Does it move when you put your
Thank
finger
you.
on it?
He'll try to poke and prod at certain parts of it and see if it changes anything.
Does it?
So the door opens like outwards towards you guys. So each time he pokes it, the door like kind of like juts against the door frame, making kind of just a clamor. It's not like a loud boom or anything, but just kind of like a chugga chugga chugga.
I think it's meant to be opened outward.
Okay,
We're just gonna pull the door open.
let's try it.
Yeah,
But
it opens.
While it swings, Felix
Well,
will
no-
swing with the door with his finger on it.
God damn it.
Like as you guys walk by, like Mally like tries to reach out to touch the wood, but can't reach it from the pocket. And she just like, oh, like eats a piece of
Right.
bread,
Pocket biscuit.
pocket biscuit.
Oh, dude, pocket bacon. R.I.P. Sorry.
Yeah. So inside the building. Oh, don't.
Sorry.
You're hurting the
All
stream.
right, that's the last time.
You're hurting our stream,
Sure.
bro.
Sorry, stream.
No, it's not hurting anything.
How do I?
Just
For the
my
few
ear.
people that actually come to watch us, you know they're used to it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if they have watched the stream, they know.
Fine, fair.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So inside the building is where the space really opens up. You guys can see that the stairs descend 2 stories downward via like a metal spiral. There is a stone fireplace that extends from the floor that is about looks like it's a 50-foot drop down this spiral staircase. So you guys have a ways to go. There is a stone fireplace that extends from the floor to the topmost ceiling, in this beautiful shale with a fire just starting to get going. There are various pipes stretching out along the walls behind the bar towards large boilers and containers of some kind. There is ample seating around as the square footage underground vastly outscales the small hut that is visible above ground. You guys can definitely see that this opens up beyond the square footage of what the topside house covers. There are numerous like oil lanterns on the walls with pillars with sets of candles on each table. The flooring beneath your feet have detailing on each tile that resemble what was on the door, which you guys are still not able to determine. And in here it's even kind of harder to pick out because there are tables and pillars breaking up the image. By the stairs and somewhat out of view, so kind of on your guys' side behind the stairs, is an upright piano with very faded wood and old and like stained songbooks on the mantle. So you guys do see that there are 2 people in here at the moment. There is the guy who you would be able to discern since Briar described him like right before you left, is the blacksmith, Smithy. He's trying to chat up the only other person in here, the bartender, who is the young woman that you guys had seen out in the forest collecting materials. And he's got like a kind of his drink half empty at this point. He's only got one glass. And he's trying to chat her up. You can pick up, it sounds kind of flirty, but it's not really landing. She's kind of giving him the same cold shoulder responses that she had given you guys when you tried to talk to her in the forest.
Now, I forget, how much gold do we have as commoners, if any?
0.
0? Okay.
Yes.
Do you not have money to buy alcohol in a bar?
Yeah.
We're commoners.
Kern, why
We're
would you go to a
normal
bar
people.
to buy drinks if you don't have money? Yeah, that's
Hell
what I thought.
I mean, listen, I have done that and it has worked out.
Is it a gay bar? Because I'd be successful there.
Me too.
Anyway, so you guys are descending the stairs.
Anyway.
So as you guys are descending the stairs, you do see her like just look up at you real quick and go back down to. She has this small, like, you guys can see the various like pipes and boilers and tanks behind her, and she almost has like a mini set of that in front of her with her own like beakers and those little glass transfer pipes, and there's some kind of amber colored liquid bubbling in one of the larger beakers. And they don't address you. The guy just keeps trying to chat her up. She's not really responding to him, and she doesn't say anything to you guys as you reach the bottom level.
Does she look bothered by him, or?
Make an insight check.
Why am I doing all these rolls? Fuck.
Because you ask all the questions.
You're inquisitive.
The first one was a random check. I just rolled the die to see who would do it.
Well, at least they're not terrible. They're just all fucking very neutral. 9.
Rigurd has no idea if she looks bothered or not. She looks pretty much the exact same as she did in the forest when you guys found her. So if she was bothered then, she's bothered now. If she wasn't then, she's not now.
Does she match like the descriptions of Kendra that we've gotten?
Oh yeah, she's very young looking, which I think is all that he did.
Can I make the assumption that she's Kendra?
You can try.
I will walk over to her and I will say, "Hi, my name is Char, and I've got all of my friends here. Are you Kendra?"
She like looks at Smithy, who's like looking at her, and then does like one of those to Char. She just, yes.
How fantastic. It is so nice to meet you.
Okay.
Felix will walk up because he recognizes her from when he had the conversation with her. And he's like, well, that's,
yeah.
To him, it was a conversation. And he says,
Hey, I remember you from the forest. How are you?
Is there a matter of some importance of which I can be assistance to you?
We want to be your friend.
And the guy sitting at the bar, like, he was about to take a drink, and he almost like spits it out, like, we what? And he's like looking at you guys now. Ain't you guys the new ones in town?
Well, yes, but new people in town need to make friends, so we thought we'd start here.
It's like you
Do
tried
you
to.
want to be our friend too? I don't think we caught your name.
You can call me Smithy. I mean, I just work on the metal around these parts.
Okay.
Not much of a friendly type.
Okay. Is that why you two are both friends? You're both more.
They both like, look at each other at the same time and look back like, you could say that.
Okay.
It's kind of like, tug on like Char's sleeve or something. Like, I don't think
Yes.
they're friends.
What
So
the hell
I
is
kinda-
that? Looking down at Rigurd.
Well, what the hell are you?
Well,
Well, it talks. I'm a man. You're not, clearly.
this is one of our friends.
I'm as much of a man as you.
His name is Rigurd. He's just a very small man.
You come up to the bar stool that he's sitting on, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't think so, little buddy, but you know, good
How
luck."
tall is the smithy?
Taller than you.
A lot taller than Rigurd. Just a quick reminder: you are size small.
I understand. I am fucking 3'4". All right, I know my height. But
Okay,
when you say smithy, I always think of like dwarf. So, but
Rigurd doesn't know what dwarves are. Oh, actually, he probably
I was
would.
gonna say yes, I do.
He probably would. No, he does not have like the typical dwarven features. He looks like he'd go toe to toe with Arkul, but Arkul would be a little bit taller.
Really? He's okay. Shit.
He's a blacksmith.
I'm
bro.
7 foot.
Okay, he's Felix's height.
Big boy.
He's closer to 6 foot.
Okay.
Ha
I walk up to the bar, and just, hi, I'm Hadrian. We're travelers in town, and we've been helping the townsfolk with various things they need. We were wondering if we could be of any assistance to either of you.
So she's like kind of like trying to close herself off as much as she can, but all of her tools that she was working on are right in front of her, so she's like trying to decide, like, do I give up on this, or do I, like, what do I do? And you guys can see that she's like she's using the same plants that you guys had seen her collect the day before. She's grinding them up and into as fine of a powder as she can, and mixing them in the beakers. Is this a sincere request?
Yes. Why would we not be? We're your friends now.
Yes, it is. It's a sincere request. We're just trying to show that we can be helpful around here, and show our gratitude for the hospitality that Briar and the town have provided.
Permit me a moment to grab something. Forgive my absence. And she'll step for a second, and she'll like look at her beakers like real quick, and then she'll kind of dip behind a door.
Adrian, like coming from more of like a noble family, sees this as like a really formal way of saying something and like half bows.
Oh, okay. She didn't seem to notice it too much, or if at all, really. Like, it didn't catch her eye. Maybe she was too focused on something else. And Smithy is still he's like giving you guys the side eye, like while he's sipping his drink. Okay.
Felix will take his sheath dagger and be like,
Did you make this?
You said sheathed, okay.
yeah, no, he's not drawing his weapon.
Yeah, right. He like looks at it.
I could see you drawing it, just like, did you make this?
He looks at it. He tugs on it from your hand, like kind of like indicating like, hey, can I look at it? But he doesn't say that.
Oh, yeah, he'll let him look at it.
He takes it out, like unsheathes it a little bit, checks the straightness. He puts the sheath down and he like flicks the blade. Nope. This
Did
is
it
probably
talk to you?
This is probably.
Never mind. Is it yours?
Forget it.
No, it didn't. He'll hand it back. No, I didn't make it. It's probably better than what I could make.
Do the blades you make talk to you? The ones you make?
Just
No.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Are y'all out here trying to hold conversation with metal?
with most
I
things,
don't really
yes.
go out that much.
We know.
some of them are, not all of us.
Smithy. It looks like
Yeah.
you're a man of great renown here. How about we make a little wager?
All right.
How fun.
Ooh, I'm already digging this shit.
If I can drink a tankard of beer faster than you, will you me 10 pieces of gold? And
10 gold for one drink? I don't think so.
Okay. You didn't hear what I was going to offer if I lost.
Well, it better be worth 10 gold. What you got?
I will work for you for 10 hours.
1 gold per hour.
No, that's...
That's still pretty expensive.
Are
I
you
don't know
being...
what kind of high-class society you're used to, but
Are you trying to be funny? Because it's working.
I'm just trying to see what I can get.
All right, well, you ain't gonna get gold out of me today, boy. I tell you what. And he looks you over. Like, I mean, let me look at you here. Okay. He's like, "But you got a stone in your pocket or something? Or you just happy to see me?" And he's like, gesturing. So Hadrian would have discovered in the night at some point. I think he did anyway. That after you guys had left the mining quarry, Max had that large, like, black looking stone, and he snuck it in Hadrian's pocket. And it's definitely bulging out, like, and so he's like, "Is that a stone in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?"
It's actually a stone. Max gave it to me. For helping,
Connie's boy?
Yeah, for helping at the mines.
All right. What'd he give you? Let me see it.
Okay, I take it out and show him.
He's like, "Oh, you know what this is?
No?
This is real cool. This is some of my favorite stuff. It's called a Ragnarok." And he looks around and he grabs one of the oil lanterns, or he goes and grabs one, and he holds it right in front as close as he can get to the light. And you can see there are, like, different spots in the stone where it looks like kind of like a knot in a tree where things can grow around it or out of it. So there are several knots in the stone in layers. And the light focuses on that knot and then, like, kind of creeps around it. And it looks a little bit like spiders are in the stone.
Okay.
That's a Ragnarok. It's pretty cool. I've never... it's hard to get it in large enough quantities to... And he hands it back to you. It's hard to get that, and he'll take the lantern back as well. It's hard to get that in large enough quantities to really do much with it, but... That's cool stuff.
What can you do with it?
It's mostly decorative. People like to use it for jewelry, things like that. The Westrani boys like to give each other jewelry with that kind of stone.
Okay.
It's mostly decorative. Probably could be weaponized, I guess. That one might make a dagger or something.
The rock, does it resemble the amulet that Arkul has? Is there any sort of indication that jewelry is the same?
Not at all. So the one that Arkul is holding is like...
Didn't you say it was like pink or red or something?
Yeah, it's a pink stone.
Yeah.
It's like pink quartz.
I was like,
yeah.
wait, what?
It's like pink quartz
crystal.
on a gold chain. Yeah.
Do your chain hang low? Do it wobble to the flow?
Kendra will come back around the corner and she'll have... If you guys know it, they're called bee smokers, what those look like. That kind of... that tin-looking cylinder with like an exhaust pipe on one end. She'll come out with that, and she'll place it in...
Mommy milkers?
Push it... No.
I knew I'd get Christian's attention.
I
She'll-
won't say a word.
She'll place it in front of Hadrian and kind of push it towards him. I have good reason to believe that I've located the hidden hive that the Westranis have been using for their honey. And if you would be so gracious as to locate this for me and sedate the bees with this smoke formula that I've concocted, I would most appreciate it. I think it would make an excellent beverage.
Are these, like,
If it's
wild bees, or are they used to people singing to them?
Singing?
Yeah, you sing to the bees. It makes them happy.
She has a good heart. Just
Wait, so
Here, don't
you sing to animals too?
Yeah, yeah.
He looks down at his dagger.
Why aren't you? Boy, come on, you son of a-
I'm sorry. Can you explain what we need to do with the bees?
Sedate them so we can bring them home.
She's just looking at Char like,
I thought you wanted them sedated so you could get their honey, right?
I am
Just-
curious to the
she wants
nature
the
of your
honey from the
request.
hive.
No, that is not correct. You do not sing to the bees.
Wow. Char gives her like a weird look, like, all right, man.
Yeah. They kind of have like mirroring looks, like, okay.
Do you have any containers for this honey?
She goes, of course, several, and she'll pull out a few jars and pretty much whatever she can get her hands on. She'll hand you guys quite a few of them. Any amount is acceptable. As much as you can get is preferable.
We'll
So
do our best.
all you
Where
have to
are
do, and she kind of just depresses like the little lever on the back, like shh, shh, and like 2 little small puffs of smoke come out. It smells nice. It smells like burning like pine, if you guys have ever smelled that. And she goes, this should sedate them from expelling their strange pheromonic signals to each other long enough to get a couple handfuls of honey without
Where
disturbing
is the
them.
hive? Like, which way do we go?
I believe,
And how hidden is it? Because you said it's a hidden hive.
I believe I've located. Do you recall the location in which we had our first encounter?
Yes.
About
Mhm.
yes.
Go the complete opposite direction.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
that narrows it down.
Do you
Felix
have a map?
will pipe up and be like,
So where would that be? Be.
Like everyone stops and looks at Felix.
You know.
Hey, Felix,
You
buddy,
did it.
you might want to work on those puns of
Well
yours.
played, mate. Well played.
So Kendra, she steps around the bar, kind of still looking at you guys, kind of weird, kind of taking a wide angle around you guys. And she'll shove a few tables out of the way. And she'll say, like, this is a nearly complete proportional map of Alanda Vale. It's easier. It's much easier to envision this from the top of the steps. It's also on the door. And she steps over to the side, like in the other direction, and now you guys can see that like it's like a bird's eye view of the town. And she steps over to one place and like stops and turns. This is where we had our first encounter. And she like steps over the across the floor towards the other side. I think you guys went south for that, if I remember right.
Southeast, yeah.
Yeah, and she goes to the north side, and she goes, this is approximately where you need to begin your search for the bees. It shouldn't be too far around this. It shouldn't be too far past this location.
Now, are these people gonna have any ill givings of us just taking their honey?
Maybe.
That's why we sing to them and sedate them with this puffer thing, okay?
No,
would Felix
Sure,
have
not
the
the
common
bees, the
sense to know
people
that
who own
bees
the
sting you
bees.
since he's from the forest?
So Smithy gets up and he throws a few silver pieces down. He's like, "All right, I'm going to work." And he starts like very slowly like ascending the metal steps. Felix, make a nature check.
Threw it off the table.
Oh,
That would be an 18.
Hi, Matt. 18. Yeah. So Felix, I think he would have the wherewithal to be like, oh, in his studies anyway, that there were sections about indigenous wildlife to different parts of Camarilla, and there were bees in some of those sections.
bees.
Rigurd, it is definitely dangerous to try to take honey from bees, at least the ones that I've encountered.
No, I'm more referring to the people who own the beehives.
Well, it seems as if Kendra goes there regularly, or at least wants to go there regularly to collect this honey for her beverage. I guess if we just ask on behalf of her.
I've only recently discovered them. I don't know if they have it privatized or not.
Oh, so you want us to... And he, like, steal?
She kind of rolls her eyes a little bit. It isn't as melodramatic as the theft of honey. I mean, aren't they stealing the honey from the bees?
And Felix is like, whoa, that's deep. Like, you can see the gears turning in his head, like,
Well, if
That's
Maybe
just
we
so
should
take it.
wouldn't that make you also stealing honey from bees?
She shrugs her shoulders. We steal enough from nature. I don't see how this one small endeavor would impact our footstep on the environment any more than what we already have. Also,
Are you gonna come with us?
she is soft-spoken, so I hope you guys can hear me okay when I'm speaking in her tone.
Yeah, you're fine.
sound-
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay,
fine.
cool. Just checking.
Better than I can hear Kern.
That's true though.
Also, are you eating an ice cream sundae?
No, it's cheesecake.
Oh,
Yeah.
angel,
What?
angel
That's
food.
even better. I was,
Oh, cheesecake.
I put chocolate.
good.
I put chocolate syrup on it.
Okay, that's why I thought you had a sundae. Okay.
I didn't know, like, is that chocolate syrup, regular syrup, or fucking, like, some kind of liquor? I
Oh
didn't
my
know.
goodness. Wait, is it a homemade cheesecake?
Nah, it's one of those store-bought ones.
Oh, okay.
New York
Dude,
style.
those slap so hard.
Those are good.
From the freaking freezer section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When break comes, I'll tell you guys how I ate a whole fucking cheesecake by myself a few weeks ago.
Good.
Oh shit!
That
All
is
right, I'm
epic.
excited. I can't wait. All right, let's go to the bees. Let's go to the bees. Let's go.
Okay.
I just want to
Go to the bees.
a little bit of a meta, but it was Briar that wanted us to check on Kendra, right?
To check on her, yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's out stealing.
Okay. Are you guys all just like, okay, honey, like theft is weird, and then just leaving?
Well, Felix asked, "Are you coming with us?"
Oh, and she goes, no, I have to attend to my... And she like runs back over to the beakers where it's kind of like starting to boil over one of them. And she has like this little stick thing where she like shoves it away from the heating source. She goes, ugh. I really hope that didn't alter the fermentation rate.
I think we should leave.
What?
No.
You can tend to your drinks, and then we'll go get your honey. We'll be back.
Good luck.
Okay.
Did we grab that map, Meta?
Yeah, we did.
The
I
map.
think Shark grabbed it.
No, the map's on the floor, right?
The map is.
The map's
is
like painted on the floor. Or
it's
whatever.
the design on the floor, yeah, and as well as on the door.
Felix will focus as hard as he can to memorize the map.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Elonda Vale is not a particularly like large town. I'd say if you like, as long as you guys like announce that you're trying to dedicate resources to, Lord, dedicating resources to looking at it and memorizing it, you're good.
Sweet.
You might not know. She doesn't have anything labeled, like it doesn't say like Smithy's house or Briar's boarding house. It doesn't say anything like that. But once you like know what places are, then you're fine to recall that.
But it gives terrain features, really, like mountain trees, fucking.
Kind of think of it more like a Pokemon map, like how it's like it's just enough to know what you're looking at. Like mountains are just kind of like that flat thing with a little door.
Yeah.
Avoid the tall grass.
Yeah. Of all the
Well,
pictures.
She said she wanted us to go to the northwest, so let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Sally forth.
Who's Sally?
Don't forget the smoker.
Felix will grab the smoker and go.
And I'll also make sure we have the little vials or whatever pots she gave us for the honey. I'll make sure we have that too.
Okay, very cool. So yes,
Here,
you
Shark,
guys-
give me some. I'll help carry him.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we'll say you guys can like RPG storage that shit. Like, yeah.
My
Jars
magical
acquired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys ascend the metal staircase back to top side of Elan de Vale. We'll say that took about another hour, so it's around 11 o'clock at this point. What would you guys like to do?
Head to the bees.
Yeah, I guess
Let's
we're
go
heading northwest.
Okay. So as you guys begin to make your way through Elan de Vale, once again, you still have a couple people who wave to you guys. It looks more at this point like a lot of people are in the middle of their day trying to get their things done, and they're not really looking to exchange pleasantries at this point. Except for Char and Arkul, who are specifically stopped by Aelfric. So you guys can hear him kind of calling out to you as he has a gimp arm. I don't know if you guys remember that, but he had one arm in a sling. Yep. And he catches up to you guys, and he's a little out of breath. He's not exactly like in shape or anything, and he's a little bit older. His boys catch up eventually, but they're kind of doing their own thing in the background, like punching each other and brother stuff. And so he gets Arkul and Char to stand next to each other, and his arm is still gimped. He goes, and he's not choked up, but he is kind of having like trouble finding exactly what he wants to say. He doesn't strike you guys as the most well-articulated person that you've ever met, and he is rather dirty because, well, you guys actually don't know at this point that he's a farmer, but we'll say you're able to put it together by what he's wearing and the various stains, that he has a simple farm looking to make simple means in his simple farm town. So he comes up to Char and Arkul, and he's, I wanted, he's like looking you guys both in the eyes. I wanted to thank you for what you did last night. It was mighty brave of your friends here to step up and combat the who's a what's it. But it did not escape my notice that it was you two who stood between me and my family in harm. And I can't thank you enough for protecting my boys. And he like gestures to his arm. I haven't been quite myself for a while, and while he's like looking at his boys, and they're like throwing shit at each other in the background, just being boys. He's like, they get to be boys because of what you guys did, and while I know that the harshness and cruelty of life will have to be something that they deal with eventually, I'm glad that there's people like you who can let them afford to just be boys for a little bit. And I know it ain't much. And he like reaches behind him and he pulls out this like small sack, and you guys can hear a sizable chunk of jingling going on inside it. And he hands it to either Arkul or Char. Doesn't matter, whoever wants to grab it.
I'll go ahead and grab it.
Yeah, it's got some weight to it. He goes, that's everything I could muster. It ain't much, but it's how I wanted to say thank you for what you did, and it means a lot that perfect strangers would come and risk their lives for us. So thank you.
Just glad that we're all safe, and we appreciate your efforts and thoughts. I'm just glad everybody made it out.
I am too. And he goes,
Your
go ahead, Ryan.
Your thanks is appreciated. It was just something that needed to be done. It's something I grew up knowing what to do. Always protect those that cannot protect themselves.
Well, I hope I raised my boys as half as well as your daddy's raised you. And he goes, boys, now quit fooling around, get over here. And so they're like mid like about to punch each other, and they look over, and they come over. He goes, come on, quit horsing around.
I make eye contact with Max and wink at him.
And he has like that little like childish grin, like, oh, he knows.
Are we level 2 meta? Are we level 2?
Commoner level 2, yes. Yeah, so you guys, you do have your commoner feats.
Okay, fuck. Okay.
Wait, what?
At level 2, Christian, I swear to God. So
Sorry.
at commoner level 2, you get your commoner feats. Yeah, so for Ryan as the paladin, he gets inspiring leader. For Char as a druid, and as Felix as a sorcerer, they both have magic initiate, which they have their own 3 little spells that they get out of it. Cantrips, I should say. Hadrian as a bard, you get lucky, which is insanely broken to have as a commoner, but you have it.
Damn.
Holy shit.
And
fucking bastard.
Rigurd as a barbarian has charger, I believe.
Yup.
So yes, you guys are level 2, and you do have those ready. And so
Can I just add how fitting this fucking background music is for what's going on right now?
mine is very low because I can't hear it, but I know the stream can, so I don't know what's playing.
That's great.
It's just a very soft singing, like gentle kind of.
I'm curious.
It's pretty damn fitting for what's going on right now.
Is it female or male vocals?
Female.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bet it's either Calandra or Maker. I really want to look. It is Calandra. Yeah, they're great. If you haven't listened to them, they're really good music. Anyway, so he goes, now, boys, what you want to say? And Max is still like giggling at Hadrian, and they both go in like off timing with each other, like thank you, thanks.
No problem, lads.
And he kneels down and he points at Arkul and Char. Now, boys, these are the kind of people we want to grow up to be, isn't that right? And they're like, yes, sir. That's right.
Behind them, Felix is puffing the smoke like, "Pow, pow, pow, pow."
Yeah, and Max is definitely giggling like
He has no idea what is going on with them over there.
If you require any more assistance in the future, we don't know how long we'll be in Ilonda Vale, but don't hesitate to ask. We'll be here to help.
Well, I'll take that to heart. Thank you. And
Benson, was it?
I'm pretty sure you guys introduced yourselves to them at the mining site.
Yeah, we did.
So thank you, Mr. Arkul. And he'll look down at Rigurd. Are you talking to the guy or the sons?
The oldest, the teen, Benson.
Yes, Benson. Yeah.
Yeah. Which, he's gonna pull out the sheep dagger and hand it to him hilt first. Now, I saw you beating up on your brother, and that's all well and good.
You're stabbing with this.
No.
No. I know.
Since your paw is out of commission, so to speak, you're gonna have to protect your family. This might come in handy.
He looks at his dad real quick, and he goes,
I'm gonna look at him too, like, it's okay, right?
yeah. And Elfric's, they're looking at each other. He goes, go on. And he hands it. He knows how to hold it because he corrected Felix in the last episode. And he just kind of holds it, just goes chick, oh. And Alfric's, he's holding back tears at this point. He's like, what do you say? And he's kind of tries to fix it to the loose cloth that he has as a belt. It doesn't really work. It kind of flops in the wrong direction, but he holds it on his waist well enough. He goes, thank you, sir.
Drop the sir, just as long as you look after your own. That's all that matters.
And Max is like, come on, let's go stab something. And he's like, oh, okay, fine. And you can see you can see him like just looking at it and like poking just stupid shit like wood and like empty cartons, that kind of thing. And Aelfric's like, if y'all ever need anything, I just splashed the shit out of myself with water. If y'all ever need anything from me, he like gestures down the road. I'm the farm down the road there. Can't miss it. Just come.
We appreciate it, and we hope to see you soon around town. You know, we can always do like a meal sometime, or if you need more help in the next couple of days, let us know.
Well, that would be my pleasure, Miss Char. Well, I'll best get back to work. I appreciate y'all help.
Anytime, just let us know.
Y'all take care now. And he'll
You
turn
too.
and he'll head back towards his farm. And his boys just kind of fuck around for a little bit before they also head back.
As he does, I want to look in the bag and see what he gave us.
Yeah, so there's a sizable chunk of change in there as Arkul is putting his little talons through it. So he counts it up. There are 57 silver pieces, which is not a small amount, especially for this town. And 10 good berries. And you get good berries do have like a time limit to them. Your guys is going to be extended to 1 week, so you can. So 10 good berries will last. They will last 1 week, but they feed you for a day, as well as give you some hit points back.
Nice.
Was it really the right thing to take all that money from him? I understand this isn't really a prosperous town.
We didn't know what was in there, and we can always buy him lunch later.
We'll put it to good use. If we need it, we can use it. If not, we can somehow subtly give it back to him. The good berries might come in use later on. Who knows?
Well, then it's probably for the best that you're holding on to that, then, Arkul.
Rigurd, how are you going to defend yourself if we find another one of those floating things?
I'll find a way.
So we're level 2.
Yes.
Commoner. Felix, literally, he's been feeling weird all day.
Oh, god damn it. I fucking...
And when he says, how are you going to defend yourself? He will inadvertently not mean to cast Minor Illusion of a dagger that just floats right in front of Rigurd's head.
We'll say
How are
it's
you going to
like
defend yourself?
we'll say it's like a low, like one of those like low like poly
It's
images.
bad. Yeah. It's
Oh my
like
God.
he literally is just discovering his. I mean, he doesn't know. He's magical.
It's a Dugor.
PNG.
Yeah, there's like watermarks over it.
It's so, yeah, Getty Images dagger.
What is this?
So he'll have felt something click in him when that dagger appears, but he's,
Defend yourself with the dagger.
You just talked that into existence?
he's gonna pull out his dagger. Look at it.
Did you do that?
And then he's going to literally repeat the sentence.
How are you going to defend yourself?
And try to click the same way, and then the same dagger is going to appear in front of Rigurd's face.
I
And
think I figured it out.
Mally has like
Are you doing this,
huge
Felix?
anime eyes of like absolute
God.
wonder from her pocket.
Wow. No,
Guys,
that's cool.
I think I can talk to stuff now.
I'm so happy for you.
And he's just going to over and over say, how are you going to defend yourself? How are you going to defend you? That's like literally he's just going to keep practicing throughout the day.
The dagger
Is it
gets
just like more daggers, or is it just like
just one.
I feel like it's always the same shitty dagger with like the Getty Images watermark.
Like,
or no, it's an iron dagger from Skyrim every time.
Oh my god.
like at the end of the day, it's in like 320p.
Yeah, dude.
Like after practicing.
The watermark is ad free after you cast it like 100 times.
Yeah. There's like a Liberty Mutual add-on at the end. Like that guy with the sunglasses and the emu just runs by.
Dude. But yeah.
Okay. So you guys are going to head off into the for the B side quest, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
For the bees.
Felix will eventually say,
Rigurd, do you want my dagger?
I appreciate it, Felix, but no, you're fine. You keep it.
Are you sure? You seem a little bit more scruffy than me.
No, I can find a way.
You killed the thing though.
No, that was Hadrian.
That's me.
Oh,
lad.
fuck.
That's okay.
Oh,
I'll beat
sorry.
it. There you go.
Real quick.
My memory's a little fuzzy. I feel a little weird today. I don't know about you guys. I feel stronger.
Kern, go ahead.
How many points do I have?
3.
Thank you.
And they reset after a long rest.
Yep.
So you guys are going to head off to the B side quest next. We're going to take a quick break. Let's say 10 minutes. So come back at 8:50 and we'll pick up from there.
Okay.
ooh, discovering magic, discovering charging feats, discovering luck. Oh, baby, what's in store? I don't know. Sponsored by Kane's Chicken Fingers.
Get some temp hit points.
All right.
Okay.
Here's some
Back from our break.
Not sync.
Back from a lot of debauchery that happens off screen. Thank God it's off screen.
Ezio, King Assassin.
That sounded painful.
It's on stream. It's canon.
La Chouf.
La Chouf.
Pain.
So,
it's
you
pain
guys,
for Belgian.
You guys begin to. It's pain for Belgian?
Dude, I don't know.
Belgian for pain, perhaps?
No, didn't you know pain is another language?
It's pain for. You know.
I only speak the language of pain.
You know when you
I hate two things in this world: people who are disrespectful of other people's cultures, and the Dutch. It's a quote. I love Dutch people. I swear.
The freaky deaky Dutch.
Okay, perv boy, minors on Tinder boy.
Okay, well,
I'm never getting over that.
Banned. It's over.
I am
We're banned.
never getting
We're
over that.
Banned. The rest of the century.
Anyway, so you guys are in town, moving towards the north side. I think I said it was about an
cast
hour,
magic.
and it's I think about 12 o'clock at this point in the day. So who is leading the charge into B territory?
Joe, I do have one quick question. So
is it a real
the
question?
two spell. No, it's real.
Okay.
So prestidigitation and
Yes.
minor illusion or cantrips, cast at will, whatever.
Yes.
Sleep is a level 1 spell. What is a commoner? I'm assuming I can cast that once per rest. Like,
I believe that is
because I don't have sorcerer points yet.
Right. Well, sorcerer are different from your spell slots.
Right, but that's I mean like I don't. There's no slottage for a commoner.
Right.
It just says
Yeah,
like
I-
you can do it, and I'm like sick, but how?
Yes, I have a similar thing. Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
fuck! What do you get as a druid?
I did animal friendship.
That's hype. I feel like you already have that though.
This will make it actually work.
Oh shit.
Hopefully.
Felix is gonna try so hard to like conjure a talking dagger, which he could. Actually, he could. He could. Maybe. Actually, no. He probably couldn't. I gotta look up the. Do you want to just say one per rest? First level spell.
Yeah, that is what it is.
Or you can make me
using
OP
the
as
C-
fuck, and I can cast it all the time as a cantrip.
So you have the 2 cantrips, and you have a spell that you can cast once per long rest, at its lowest level.
Perfect.
So
Cast a spell on you.
I will lead the way.
Okay.
Sleep is hype as fuck. It's actually really
Yeah.
underpowered for a commoner.
Animal friendship is my level 1 spell.
I'll
My
follow
spell
right
DC is
behind Tara.
+0.
Well, considering you want to talk to daggers and rocks and everything else, yeah, I could see it.
Damn, the lowest level, you get 5d8?
Dude, it's OP as fuck. That's why I was like, can I cast this at all?
Yeah. You won't, yeah, you're going to be knocking people out, so... well,
That'll be...
you're going to knock a person out, singular.
That's why I meta trying to give the dagger to Rigurd, but he did not take it, so...
I don't
Rip.
fucking need it.
Gave it to the boy.
Oh,
Okay,
wait,
I gave a weapon to a child.
I have 2 daggers. I got one of the daggers from the...
from the drone.
I
Yeah.
give the spare to Rigurd. I forgot I had this one.
Where'd you get the second one from? This
From the
isn't an
monster.
illusion or anything, right? Oh, that thing, that weird thing.
He gives him the one that he hasn't been talking to.
He hasn't been talking to.
Noted. Noted.
Oh, I could have dual wielded them though. No, literally just like, hey. And then holds the other one like,
Did you see that?
hey. I would never blood on you, baby.
Char, make a survival
Ew,
check.
fuck, that's gross.
Okay.
I'm done.
14.
14. Okay. So yeah, as you guys are traveling through town, some more people say good morrow to you guys. It's the lunch hour, so they're all around the. I'm pretty sure I gave this place a funny name. I think it's like Nade Me or something.
What?
The bar?
It is Need Me. No. You guys already met these individuals. Their names are Dominic and Matthew Westrani, and they own like the bakery. And the bakery in town is called Need Me. And you can see quite a few people in line around the establishment. You see them kind of hustling and bustling around their ovens, as well as a few people they have behind the bar. I think they mentioned earlier it was their kids. I can't remember, but you guys will be able to put that together. You guys pass them as you're beginning to go into the north side of the forest. And with a 14, it's not... she gave you a pretty good direction on where she found it, at least where to begin as you guys started going out. So the forest, you guys have already been here a couple of times now. On the north side, it's the same kind of... tree variation breakdown as well as what it is when you guys were going southward. I will say you definitely notice more like berrying bushes and fruited trees along this path. So there are some apple trees as you guys go along, lots of blueberry, raspberry bushes as you guys are traveling along. A cherry tree, why not? And you guys, you could see why the bakers might have chosen this particular side to set up shop. They have ample materials to their rear.
Every now and then, Rigurd will just like pick an apple off a tree just as we're going.
Oh yeah, they taste fantastic. It's like the middle of June, so it's like peak picking time.
Perfect season for them.
Yeah, and they're juicy and plump, just like your mother. So as you guys are going through, with Char at the lead, she's... That was so delayed. That was like 5 minutes ago. You guys are going through under the leadership of Char and Mally. Mally's like doing one of these out of the pocket, and Char doesn't even notice. She's just kind of doing her own thing. She knows where to go. And since you guys, 14, I mean, it's not like, it's not like hidden or anything like that. It's a beehive. You guys do travel about another hour outside of town, where you find a fairly large hive that kind of surrounds an entire tree trunk. It almost envelops the entire thing, not from like root to branch, but a significant portion of the center of the tree. It's about I'd say 5 feet in total in diameter. So it's a large hive, and you guys can definitely see like those pretty classical like video game animations of swarms like buzzing around in their own little individual chunks as they're going around. Yeah, wink. And so I'll say at this point you guys are 60 feet away from this tree, at least the only one you can see. And there are kind of a couple hives going around. What would you guys like to do?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you count bees as an animal?
They're more of a fungus, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can visibly see one of the hives. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
if I get within 30 feet of the hive, can I cast Animal Friendship?
You can try.
I am walking up very non-threateningly,
Char,
Felix follows her with the smoker.
singing, and my singing, once I get within range, 30 feet, I'm trying to convince them that I mean no harm. As long as they can see me and hear me, because I'm singing, and their intelligence is
Below
lower than 4.
Yeah.
Are they charmed? Do they enjoy the singing? I don't know.
Let me see. I'm pretty sure.
Like you could do like swarm of bees is like
Yeah.
one animal.
Yeah, that's
Now
that's
you got to
definitely
do
what it's
each
at.
individual bee.
Oh my! Can you imagine? Like I'm
All
just like
million of them.
exhausted. Ugh.
Yeah, let
Does
me
it
see.
work?
I don't think bees would have intelligence that high. That's like 4 seems pretty generous for a fucking
For a
bee.
bee.
You know what I mean? Like,
They've got a 20
Yeah.
in intelligence.
yeah.
Um,
If anything, maybe wisdom. They'd have that score.
well.
Thank you for the subscription,
Hello,
Rubber
bees.
Vibration.
Oh.
What a name. What a name.
Yeah.
Felix will accompany her and say,
If it doesn't work, I have this.
Perfect.
Are we sure it's not out with how much you've been using that, Felix?
I mean, I didn't know there were mechanics on the smoker. If there were, I mean, hopefully he didn't just waste all the smoke. Like, I definitely puffed it at least like 8 or 9 times.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Oh, we've been counting.
There's.
Good thing you used all 9. You gotta fight bees with a dagger.
Well, maybe not. Maybe they will be charmed by my singing. I don't know. They love me. They either love me or they hate me.
honeycomb minor illusion.
You are lucky.
Oh, wait, I could do
that
that.
rolled off a 20 to a 2.
Ah, nice.
Stream is frozen. Oh no.
Arnar.
Why?
I think that might just be,
Arnar.
that might be his end because the things are still moving here, and I am not having any dropped frames.
Can you see me sheathing?
I can see you cheating.
You see me sheathing, bro?
The sheath has been seen.
Unsheath yours.
So the bees
Do they
are
they
okay with
charmed?
me. And my friend.
So where the kind of various swarms were moving on their own accord, kind of, well, you know, swarming over to patches of flowers or patches of the burying plants. You can see one of the swarms just like where they were all kind of manically flying around in some kind of directions. Yeah, that stream definitely is frozen. Rip.
Very much like the SpongeBob jellyfish episode where they're just like.
I love fucking SpongeBob.
Why is it frozen? That's really
This song
annoying.
is lit as fuck.
Okay, you know the SpongeBob Bubble Buddy episode?
Yeah.
Has
Do
the
I?
Bubble Buddy? Okay, but when he goes, my friend's in there, you know?
Congratulations.
Yes. Okay. My friend sent me this TikTok though, and it's like when you're standing at a gas station, your horse is in the trailer, and like someone walks up to you and you go, "My friend's in there," and there's like, "Congratulations." So it's like, yeah, basically,
Oh my God, that's really funny.
that's exactly it. That is exactly what happened. So if you ever find me, pull in the trailer. That's
Not
exactly
gonna
what I'll say
lie,
to you.
that episode made me want to get burgers carnival style so bad. Like, for real. When he wheels out the window. Carnival style! I'm like, oh my god, dude. That was on their menu.
Oh, Jamie, I got the diet shampoo.
Bubble Buddy can't eat cheese! What should we do?
And Mr. Krabs is like, he's like, think of the customer.
Yeah.
Uh,
I gotta get out of here, SpongeBob. Things are getting pretty weird around here.
yeah, when he talks.
Just drives away.
Happy Leif Erikson Day.
I forgot that's what kicks the episode off.
Yeah. Oh my.
Hinga-dinga-durgan.
He can talk. Of course he can. How else could he tell such funny jokes? Anyway.
What a shit. What a showed. What a showed.
So, I will say you notice one of the swarms just kind of like, they all stop like rapidly buzzing, and now they all kind of just hover in a singular place, like kind of slowly approaching Char. And Mally is like sinking further into the pocket, like, no.
Should I puff them with this?
No! The singing is working!
Just be ready.
I don't know.
And
I
then-
don't like getting stung by bees.
Can
Do
I
I
reach
see?
the honey?
Huh?
If you can talk to him, go for it.
Can I reach the honey at this point? Like, if I or the how many other bees are there?
We'll say there are 2 other swarms that you can see.
Okay, well,
And they're all hovering
Typically-
around like within a 15-foot radius of the hive.
typically bees don't attack you if you're not attacking them, though.
They
But
protect
they
all
will
that
defend
honey,
the
though.
hive.
Felix will
Alright.
have an idea. He'll look
Oh, God.
at one of the other,
Yes.
Swarms.
Good idea.
and he will. At this point, since he's casted the dagger like 800 times, he realizes the focal source of his power is his marking, his crescent moon. He'll focus really, really hard and just say, honeycomb, and then he'll minor illusion a honeycomb, like, I don't, however many feet, like, so they're 15-foot radius around. I would say like 5 feet to the left of them, so it's like closer than the honeycomb.
Like towards you, like on what side of the honeycomb?
I would say, like, so if the swarm is blocking our path to the honeycomb, like 1 square to the left.
Okay. Not a bad idea. So you can see like one of the other swarms of bees all kind of start shifting towards this familiar yet oddly just appeared, but they're not really that smart enough to know the difference. They all kind of start moving towards, and it is an illusion. I almost imagine like one of those Banjo-Kazooie honeycombs, like just a big
Literally
one.
was about to say it's either one of those or like a literal honeycomb cereal honeycomb.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like with that
Like just
furry
crude.
thing.
Fucking crude, dude.
Yeah.
Great idea!
Um,
And I'll keep singing to the bees that are with me.
Wait, what are you singing?
Oh, just like random stuff like today
Bee
I
movie
ate some
soundtrack?
biscuits and tomorrow I'll eat some I don't know, fucking whatever.
Felix will follow along.
Today I ate some biscuits. Tomorrow I ate some honey.
Yeah, just like random, I'm just like singing, talking to them.
How far are the bees away from the hive now?
He put that one 5 feet away.
And yeah, he'll look back to Rigurd and be like,
Rigurd, I think I distracted them.
because you have the
You
jars,
distract the
right?
others too? Well, yeah, we've got some as well as I've got
He-
some, and then Shar has some.
Yeah.
He'll gesture towards the real honeycomb and then hold out the smoker.
I think if they get too close, you can use this too.
Could we just take the whole hive?
I don't know. I think you're
No.
just supposed to collect the honey in the jars, right?
And he
Yeah.
like jingles the jars that are attached to his belt.
How high up is the hive?
Oh god. Is
Rigurd
it in
can
the
access-
tree?
No, it's around the trunk. Rigurd can access it easily enough.
We know how John does with trees.
Hey, fuck you.
We are the Ents.
We are the Ents.
We lost the Ent wives.
The Ents go to war. Alright, so I'm gonna take
Lost.
I'll take the smoker from Felix just in case.
He says, "This is how you use it."
And now it's out of charges, I swear.
Yeah, watch it.
Okay.
Joe's
I'm
probably
not
keeping
using
an
it right.
exact count of the papa.
The last two charges right there. Alright,
And
so
then
Rigurd
Arkul
will
just torch them.
on all fours just try and sneak up to the hive with the jars.
With the big thing, like.
Well, no, like he's got the smoker like on his back, like
Okay.
kind of in between his back and his cloth shirt or whatever.
I just imagine like this bellows, like just a big bellows type deal, and it's just like.
As
what
I'm
I'm
running,
talking
just
about.
like a bit.
But for some reason, it's just like unlimited. Hopefully, God.
Rigurd, make a stealth check.
Oh God, make a bellows check.
Stealth. I'm
Excuse
actually
me.
pretty good with that. Heyo, 13.
Solid.
Yeah, bees aren't
What are
particularly
what are-
perceptive, so it's not like it's a high DC there.
Gonna start scooping.
Yeah, so he like hands Rigurd all the jars, and Rigurd takes a couple steps, and he like chilling. He like spaces them out on his belt a little bit. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you walk like around the swarm of bees that Char is singing to currently. And how long does that charm last?
24 hours.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Jesus.
They're fine. And the other bees seem pretty occupied. Seem fairly preoccupied with what you know to be the illusory honeycomb. And there is another swarm. And so I will say when you approach like the 15-foot distance from the hive,
Right.
the other swarm is 15 feet. I'm sorry. They as well are 15 feet from the hive, but they'll be like 30 from you.
Okay.
Or, we'll say 25. We'll say 25. They're 25 feet from you. And you do see that they all kind of like their agitation kind of grows and they start drifting towards you.
Not the bees!
How many jars do I have filled up?
You are not at the tree yet.
I'm not at the tree yet.
You're 15 feet away. Is
yes.
when you notice that they seem to notice you.
Hurry up, Rigurd. I think they're
Well,
coming.
You
I'll-
can
I'll
hear the
just-
buzzing getting closer.
pick up the pace.
Hurry.
And then for the one closest to me, I'll use the little smoker.
Okay. So Rigurd starts depressing the thing on the smoker, and nothing is coming out.
God damn it!
Oh,
There-
Are
Oh
you
God
serious?
damn it!
There were only 4 uses, and
Oh, gee.
I think the last one.
10 seconds. of
The
having
last
it,
one was either like 4th or 5th. Like he
Oh,
just
dude,
kept
I've
doing
been
it
doing the
whole time.
pop-out noise like hella. Like when we
Yeah.
talked to the kids, I'm pretty sure it ran out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
God
need you
damn
guys
it.
to roll initiative.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, John.
I fucking knew it too. The way Joe was laughing, I fucking knew it.
I tried to.
God
I
damn
caught
it.
TV like honeycomb for you, bro. That's how I picture Felix's Commoner Minor Illusions. Is just like 90s TV static looking images, like tube TV with like bars across them, and like they kind of like flicker like. Ooh, that sound too with the music when I describe
Yeah.
it.
13.
God,
Oh
I
my.
rolled
Oh,
that.
never mind. I thought Kern was frozen. Never mind. Okay. Give me 1 second here. This is session 3.
Don't forget, John, you have a dagger now.
Hello, bees.
Yeah, because that's gonna
You
help
can-
with a swarm of bees.
I
Yeah.
feel like if they're it'll count.
Arkul.
16.
Ooh. Char.
15.
I put Kahar. That's funny to me. Felix.
I rolled a nat 1, so that'd be a 2.
That is a natural
Nice.
1. Hadrian.
Yeah.
15.
Damn, y'all rolled the teens.
Rigurd.
13.
13, he says.
I'm the only non-teenager here.
How much hit points do we have at level 2 commoner?
10.
10? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, your stats don't change really.
They only go up if you have a positive modifier in Constitution, which none of you do.
Nap. So I
We
still have
are the
8
most
HP.
frail party ever. Well, besides, Mr. Dragon Man.
You know.
I
You
still only
know.
have 8 HP.
Yeah, but you're about to be a tanky boy. Don't Dragonborn have con as a modifier? Eventually? Or maybe not.
Eventually, maybe.
Oh.
My con is 10 right now. So
Epic.
plus 0.
Sick.
I'm just waiting for Tailspire to launch here. It always takes a second. What'd you say, Kern?
No, nothing important.
Come on, Teal Spire. That's all right. If it doesn't, we can just theater of the mind. That it's not like they're an incredibly mobile force. And dragonborns.
Well, I need to see if.
Yeah,
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
need to see a hive. And
I need to see this hive.
dragonborns get +2 strength and +1 charisma.
Oh,
Yes.
I was like one of the
Yes.
C ones.
Charisma.
Yeah, so
Sure.
that's why
Goliaths-
my strength is
Goliaths are
14 and
strengths
My
and-
charisma is 11.
Goliaths are strength and con. I think minotaurs might be as well. Con!
Yeah, that's why I'm great with strength. I've got 14 strength, but yeah, charisma's only 11, so it's still +0.
Yeah. Okay. Tailspire is taking its sweet time, so we are just gonna go on with that, I suppose.
sweet time.
Theater of the mind.
Hadrian or Char, do you guys care who goes first?
You can go first.
Let the walk in.
For me? Char, Hadrian, Orwa. Our bees will blot out the sun.
Then we will fight in the shade.
Then we will hug in the shade.
God, what a fucking good movie.
Okay, Tailfire is not wanting to work here.
Spare tire.
Felix draws his dagger.
We'll see
I'm
if
ready
it,
to fight.
we'll see if it launches in the meantime here. So, for the sake of it, Arkul, Hadrian, Rigurd, and I'm sorry, not Rigurd. Arkul, Hadrian, and Felix will be 30 feet away from the tree. Char and Rigurd will be 15 feet away from the tree. Char might be closer to like 17, 18, whatever. But for the sake of theater of the mind ease, we'll say 15. And or, I'm sorry, Rigurd is he would be at 30.
I was gonna say, I'm fucking there, boy.
So
He's having it.
so the bees, we'll say at this point they are 10 feet away. This is going to be really loud on my stream, but you guys won't hear it.
Scream, close your ears.
Are you about to play bee noises?
No. I could.
Just static.
I feel like that would actually give me like
Play
real
audio
fear.
from B-movie.
Dude, yeah.
20 bees! That's my best Jerry Seinfeld, dude. That's all I do.
Dude, no, literally, I just imagine when they get hurt, they're like, oh!
I tried to sting him, Jerry. You tried to sting him with my stinger. Like,
I like them. They don't like me. They don't like me. I don't like them. Fucking George. I love Seinfeld. What a good show.
billa billa beep pop pow. Okay, we are.
And then the bop is the blues noise.
90s TV shows.
You're gonna
Dude,
try
iconic,
this.
the best. All 90s sitcoms are, and I would even say 2000 sitcoms. The way.
We've really fallen off the wagon recently.
Dude, sitcoms now are trash. The only good one I've seen in a while is The Ranch. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
A stream.
What is this?
So these are gonna be
forest.
the little bee boys. We're gonna move them over here. Oh man, I am very laggy.
It doesn't look super laggy here.
I'll
No,
say,
it
seems
looks
fine for
okay.
me.
Does it look
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah,
Just
you're not
the,
lagging much.
they're very. The pieces are very jittery when I move them.
Just wait. Just wait till we can put our characters in.
Huh.
Dude, they're getting so close.
I'm fucking ready. I've got all the poses for Rigurd just fucking ready.
Are you gonna buy all the poses?
Yes.
I was gonna say I might do like multiple poses for Felix too.
I will
I'm gonna buy one.
They're cheap,
will
aren't they? Like
buy-
$10.
I think
Not
it's.
even.
I think it's.
They're like 7.
It's cheaper than 10. Holy.
If it's NFT, I'll buy it.
I was literally thinking of spending like $50 on poses, so I was gonna get like 5. So I guess I can get way more.
For how in depth we plan on getting with this whole campaign, and with Tailspire having Hero Forge compatibility shortly. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna buy a shit ton of fucking poses.
Pull incapacitated Felix, please. Thank you.
I wouldn't even need to if
Right.
Yeah, Tailspire already can do stuff like that.
Oh really?
I can just knock you out.
Oh fuck, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Dude, it is such a good time to be a nerd. Like, we are so lucky we were born right now.
For real, dude. Like, and if you wanted to, like, magic missile.
Like 10.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
That's fucking
Are you
cool.
serious?
Yeah, dude, I'll do it
Do
again.
that shit again.
Oh, that's new. That's so awesome.
Oh my god.
It
Do they have all the
fires
spells?
randomly too?
No, they only like literally. If I tell you to attack him, there is magic missile and there is attack. So you can like.
Guess what spell I'm getting, baby? Guess what spell I'm getting level 1? Friggin' wait.
awesome.
Actually, I don't know if sorcerers have magic missile, do they?
I
think they do.
Spellcast.
That.
I'm a spellcasting noob.
What was that, Joe? Huh?
I saw a session 3.
believe you can get it. So
Magic
first up
missile.
will be Arkul.
I am going to. You said we're 30 feet from the fucking bees.
Yeah.
Do I
Well,
want to just like?
Let's measure Arkul.
Does it work every time now?
Arkul. So you are 30 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was like the version of Windows I was on because I was on a ripped copy of like Windows like 7.
Nice, you pirate.
And now I'm on a somewhat real version of Windows 10.
If you did the upgrade, you were on a very legitimate Windows 10 because I did the same exact thing. So
You're the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
I went to Microsoft.
But you have heard of me.
Yeah, I went to Microsoft and it was like Windows 10 upgrade, and they were like, "Do you have a key?" And I googled Windows keys, and they're like, "Here," and I was like, "Yes, I do." And Windows was like, "That tracks."
that works.
All right. So Arkul.
I am going to move 15 feet towards the bees, and I just want to be directly in front of them.
Are you moving up to the bees, or are you moving towards them?
Towards the bees.
Okay.
I just want to move 15 feet.
These are the bees right here. So you move.
Aren't there
15.
multiple swarms?
They're elsewhere. They're not threatening you. Although,
And
we'll let it go for now.
I'm just gonna do that for right now. I'm gonna hold my action for if they get closer.
What action are you holding?
Gawk.
My gawk action.
Gawk is a bonus
wanna-
action.
I want to bust out the breath weapon, but I'm just gonna hold a dagger, slice.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
fucking cook those
Oh,
bees.
God. Oh, God, he's doing it.
Holding a dagger.
Felix
Okay.
is going to poop. I hold my
Yeah,
poop
I'm
action.
gonna hold a dagger slice right now.
Okay, Char.
So with my animal friendship,
Mhm.
is there any way I can like direct the friendly bees to stay out of the fight?
Let us kill your friends.
Read me the verbiage. I think it's like they're friendly to you, is what it's called.
They're friendly
Yeah.
to Char, but not us.
No, it's with your friends too. Convince a beast that you mean it no harm. If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends. So that's what I'm trying to see if I can like... If we can actively separate them from the other bees.
Okay.
Like, I'm just trying to confirm like with my turn, like me shouting to everybody, like, these are the nice bees. They're over here. Don't attack these guys.
So,
Wherever
I'm
they are.
Have to forget. It did work. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we might as well put some little bee balls down here.
I'm a little mad that they don't have bee minis.
I mean, I've got a shark.
Perfect.
Oh,
Those damn flying sharks.
Those goddamn sharks.
use the chicken.
Chicken!
We'll do the little chicken since that one's by Char, and the other ones are. We'll do an owl. They're they're over here by Felix's fake honeycomb. Okay, so I'll say all the bees will move on the same turn. So for right now, you don't see them do anything, but they look like they're like, okay, we'll buzz off.
Okay, well, my turn. I'm calling out to everybody that these bees are the nice bees. Don't attack these at all.
Okay. After Char is Hadrian.
I guess is having a conversation with the group in action.
You can like, so with your buddies, you can like talk if you want to. Oh, sorry, you didn't tell me to move you. If you're trying to like convince an enemy of something, or try and intimidate them or something, that would be an action. But since you're just talking to your friends, you can say some quick things.
But, what do you guys think we should do? Should we take care of them, or should we try to not kill them?
Rigurd, I don't know if you
think-
said something, it did not come through.
We should just grab the
What
hive
do
and
you guys
run.
think? Should we kill them, or should we leave them be?
Leave them be. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, see, I pulled it from Felix.
We should
think-
probably get what we can and get out of here as fast
I'd like
as
to
possible.
avoid killing them, yeah. Plus, I feel like fighting a bee would be not pleasant.
Okay. I pick up one of the like cans that has the pine in it. Good.
One of the cans that has pine in it. The smoker?
And smelling.
You
mist.
cut out. What'd you say?
The Kendra gave us the little canisters with the pine smelling mist.
That was the bee smoker. Rigurd has that right now.
Oh, I thought we had multiple.
Just the
It's
one.
also empty.
No, it was just one, and someone used it all.
Hey John, does this feel like karma?
No.
Well, this
I'm
Why would it
kidding. buddy. I'm gonna protect you. I promise. Meta.
I walked up
Lies.
in between Star and the good bees and the evil bees.
Like right here?
One more square to the left.
Right there?
Yeah, and then I'll like get my dagger out and like ready to defend myself if they attempt to attack. Because if they attempt to attack me, I'm going to use lucky to opportunity attack, which I think is a thing from what I'm reading.
What, like a counter?
Yeah, it says I get to I get lucky lets me defend myself in the case of an attack.
Lucky is insanely broken.
I was gonna say Lucky is so dope. I kind of looked at that when I was doing commoner choices. I was like, ooh, bards get fucking lucky. Like that's super cool.
So
That blocks someone's attack. Yeah. Okay.
Kern,
Yeah.
you're kind of cutting out. I think you said you're going to hold your action if the swarm attacked you,
Yes.
or if they came within melee range, rather.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very cool. Rigurd. So Rigurd, at this point, you do not have any of the. Thank you for that subscription, Banky. I hope
Wait, we
you
got
can.
a sub?
I hope the stream is actually playing now. So Rigurd, at this point, you are at the tree. You have not collected honey. You've noticed that like the bees coming, and like your friends noticed it as well, and they came to back you up. So, Rigurd, it would be an action to collect honey if you'd like to.
So the hive is within reaching range of me.
Yes, you are at the hive.
Can I just grab the whole fucking hive and hightail it out of there?
It is 5 feet in diameter, so no. It's a
Why
thick
not?
boy. That's a big hive.
A
You are small.
5-foot hive?
You are small.
Yeah.
It's bigger than you.
That's what I said when you pulled up.
There are 4 swarms of bees. It's a big hive.
You ever
Just
seen
scoop what
hives
you
like
can.
overtake sheds and shit like that, dude? They're massive.
They are.
Can I... Would I at least be able to throw it?
The hive?
Yeah. It's not going to be heavy, it's just going to be big and awkward.
You can make a strength check to see how much of it you get off the tree.
I mean, it's really going to have, like, probably 1 attachment point. Can I just take the dagger that Felix gave me?
The
and-
hive, like, literally, like, it encompasses the trunk of the
Engulfs.
tree. Yeah.
Fuck.
It's like root to branch.
I was gonna say real hives are like not like a big circle that hang from like an
Right.
acorn stem. They're normally like a cluster of like nasty.
Yeah.
You have
Well-
the jars. You can scoop the honey.
Fine,
you
I'm
just-
just going to... I'm gonna fucking scoop the honey.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
So
Nice.
I wanted to just grab the whole goddamn hive and beeline it out of there, but... fucking-
beeline. No.
Yeah! Ha! I could do it too!
All right.
I will say scooping it. Oh wow. Okay. So I rolled a d8 to see like how many of the jars you filled. 8. So you get you like Rigurd.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Rigurd sees this hive coming and he's like, "Arr! And like just fills all these fucking jars.
Goddamn master.
And now now you're like shuffling off.
Alright, well, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay. That's all right. So
Clink,
Rigurd,
clink, 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 clink.
Rigurd, do you want to move at all?
Oh, yeah, I want to fucking move. I'm going the complete opposite direction of this goddamn hive.
Okay, you have 30 movement speed, right? Or is it reduced because you're small?
Nah, I've got 30.
Oh, you have 30? Is it because
Yeah.
you're a barbarian?
You
you're
know?
common.
He's not a barbarian yet.
Yeah.
Are you sure you have
So, it
30?
would- It should be fucking...
Goblins might actually
30.
because they're little monster fucks.
It's 30, yeah. Well, right, but
That's
I was gonna
usually
say, it's-
sometimes they're reduced based on their race. Okay, so Rigurd is GTFO. Up next would be the bees. They're kind of buzzing around, and they're like, "Where's our honey?" And they're whoops.
fucking turn.
There's only 3 of you, so I'm gonna roll a d. Oh, Felix is back there because you rolled a natural 1. That's right. He's going to
Yeah.
attack one of you, so that would be Char. So
The one time my shit initiative helped me.
they come over here and they're looking
Yeah.
they're looking at Char, who's like singing to the other bees, who since they move on the same.
Deceiver!
Whoa, shit. Since they are the same turn, they're gonna go that way. And these bees are gonna try and sting Miss Char.
Is that close enough for me to take my opportunity of attack?
Yes, it is.
Since
let me
I
let me hit her first, and then we'll go to you.
did an action.
So 11, which I think just cracks your AC. Okay.
Yep, it hits.
So these bees. That is 4 piercing damage, and I need you to make
Wow.
a con save.
Oh, son of a bitch. Dude, imagining Shar and Mally getting stung by bees like actually hurts my heart a little bit. Like that just sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Mally takes 1 point of...
No! Little Mally getting a little like bop on her nose like a bee sting.
She has like the swollen cheeks.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'd be so sad.
20.
Natural?
Yeah.
Oh my
Of
god,
course.
Rachel.
Nice.
It's
I believe
Rachel!
it,
What do you
dude. I believe it.
expect?
I believe it every time she says 20.
Well, I
it's
appreciate
not
that
a
you
funny,
guys
it's a
believe me, because I wouldn't. I'm not lying about it. I just get 20s.
If
You're really lucky.
Rachel, if I hadn't literally witnessed it for like 3 years, I'd question you.
Oh, me too.
But I literally witnessed it for 3 years.
Oh, 21, 20, 19, 20, 21, huh? Oh, 25.
I will say with the stings, and since you guys didn't have the powder, They're charmed by you. They can't actually do anything. But these guys are going to turn to you as well. So, Arkul, you were holding your action. Go ahead and take a swing.
No, not gonna hit. I miss 4.
Hey,
I thought you were going to use your breath weapon.
No, I held.
that was his
dagger.
reaction. Yeah, that was his reaction.
Well, Crit,
What, Kern?
I want to react as well.
Oh yeah, you were holding yours too. Yeah, go ahead and swing. Sorry about that.
Natural 20.
Nice.
The fucking
Nice.
20's coming out.
So
because of the blur, it's hard to see.
Y'all rock.
And weapon.
So Kern, you can choose if you want to roll 2d4 plus your modifier, or 1d4 and then you double it plus your modifier. You can choose. I'm not really particular.
Then
I
he's
will
about to be
do
sliced and diced.
Slicing and dicing, my lord.
8.
8. Okay, fuck. All right.
They're fucked.
Nice. Dead.
Just
Well,
imagining a common man slice a swarm of bees to death. I'm trying to picture that, and it just seems so odd.
They are not dead, but you can see a number of bees, like their wings and their thorax get split across his dagger swing. Okay, that was his reaction. The bees have gone. Felix.
All right, so Felix. So there's one evil swarm, right, attacking Shar right now.
One is attacking. One looks to have noticed you.
Ill intent.
The one that noticed is the one that's charmed, though, right?
That is over here. They do not change.
Oh, okay. What would Felix do? Like, seeing Char get like stung to fuck, I feel like he'd be really like not cool with that. So he's gonna approach the swarm that stung Char, and then he's going to take a swipey with his dagger.
Swipey.
And he's gonna, but when he unsheaths it, he's gonna be like,
Don't fail me now.
that will be a 13. To hit.
That will miss.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Right between some of the bees and their fat thoraxes.
I feel like, yeah, they would just like move in like the response to his blade, just like.
Okay. Back to the top with Arkul.
All right, I'm gonna slice at the bees again.
Slice and dice.
I'm not gonna use my breath weapon because I don't want to burn anybody right now.
Fucking do it, pussy.
Hannon, do you think that Arkul has used his breath weapon like in your backstory or anything?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, I know I have it.
I was gonna.
Would I
think-
get plus? Because I rolled an 11.
You're proficient in daggers, so your strength score is +2. So you will have, and your proficiency, so it'll be to hit for Arkul is +4.
Okay.
Oh my
so-
god! I just realized I probably
15
could have
then.
done the math right.
So I do have that. I have that written down right. So then 15 to attack.
15 to hit. Yes, that will hit. Yeah,
Sweet.
and then
I
you'll
did
add
do my math.
you'll add +2 to damage.
1d4 plus 2.
Yes.
Oh, 4.
There
So
you go.
6 damage total.
Nice.
Yeah. So you guys notice that like the hive is well in half at this point. There's just a few bees hanging on. Do you want to move at all or anything like that?
No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. Char.
That didn't kill them completely.
Not yet.
I will pull out my dagger and attack these guys.
Is there still music playing? Can you guys hear it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool. All right, Char, go ahead.
Okay. 14.
14 hits.
Nice. Okay. I got a 4 too.
Let's go.
Your strength mod is.
I think it's
-1.
yeah.
That's okay. I don't think negative mods affect damage. I'll have to look that up. But 4. Okay. So yeah, they're just a couple left, just hanging on. Hadrian.
Alright, I'll use Lucky for this.
So Lucky, you roll first, and before I tell you the result, so before you know if you hit or not, you can decide if you want to use a luck roll to re-roll that.
Okay. That makes sense. Oh, fair enough. Dirty, no, not dirty, 2019, sorry.
Okay, yep, that definitely hits.
And that'll be 5 with the mod.
How does Hadrian kill the bees?
Think of him like leaping off of his like strong leg and then like doing a circular swoosh, and just like he jumps into the middle of the like swarm and does like a circular swoosh of his blade, and they all
yeah, I gotcha.
yeah.
That up B
How
link.
cool!
Okay.
Love it.
After Hadrian is Rigurd.
Still running.
I was gonna say, I'm still fucking running. I don't know why we're fighting. We have the honey, let's go!
Okay, after Rigurd are the other bees. So 5, 10. Yeah, they witnessed Hadrian has all their pheromones on him, I guess.
The beesicker.
Let's roll the big chunky d20 here.
I'll use Lucky to block the attack.
You can't use luck for your AC. But it's a 5, so they miss.
Well, that's fair. Okay.
Felix?
Did say.
All right, having been inspired by Hadrian's sick moon crescent slash looking thing, he's gonna try to attack the other swarm with his dagger, and I'm gonna do the math right this time, so hopefully I actually fucking hit him. That's much better. That will be a 16.
That will indeed hit.
And it's a D4 plus my proficiency.
Plus your strength modifier for damage.
Oh, wait, I thought you could do dex for daggers.
You can, yeah. Good, yeah, thank you for reminding me. So plus 1.
That will be 3 points of damage, my lord.
Right. Pick number 3, my lord.
But Felix's swipe is way less finesse-like. It's more just like... and then there's bee guts on his dagger, and he's like... Ugh.
Okay. Back to the top with Mr. Arkul.
Seeing the other bees going out to attack, I'm gonna move my way. I guess I'm gonna step on the dead bees.
Yeah, they're bees. You can
I'm gonna step on them dead bees and just
crunch, yeah.
Those dead bees.
With the dagger, just gonna throw out another attack.
Take another swing, big boy.
Oh, 19 plus 4, so 23.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna do this d4. Yeah, another 4, so 6.
Yeah, big hit right there. So yeah, over half of the ones that were remaining go down. Okay, Char.
Is there a way I can reach those bees to attack as well?
Yeah, you can whop.
Okay.
And you can have advantage since you guys are swarming the fuck out of this swarm.
How dare you attack my comrades!
Okay.
I am not afraid of you, bees.
Okay. 19 and a 9, so I'll take a 19.
Yep.
Okay. Ah, shit. Sorry, my dice fell on the floor.
You good?
I didn't say shit. 2.
2 damage from Cha.
Nice. We're chipping away at him.
Dropping a wire.
Slowly but surely.
2 damage, 3 damage, baby.
Adrian.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about advantage. Fuck.
You didn't have it yet.
F.
You'll have it now.
Can I use Lucky Joe?
It's only on the before you know the result.
Of my roll?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was before you told me the result.
I'm sorry. So it's after you roll and before you know the result. Did you roll anything?
Oh, I have to say it during the roll, essentially?
No, so, like, you roll the dice in, like, if you roll a 2 or a 1 even, you can say, like, oh, I'm going to get lucky and re-roll that. Like, it's before I tell you what happens.
In this case, since I have advantage, can I am I still able to re-roll? Since I have advantage.
So, yeah, like, if you roll double natural ones or something, you can still re-roll.
Almost. Very close. I'm gonna get lucky. 18.
That will hit.
5.
Oh, man, double kill. How does Hadrian kill this one?
Yeah. Nice.
Let's see. He kind of does a similar like motion, but instead of jumping, he like raises his arm up and like swirls his leg like he's doing like one of the like sweep the leg kicks and like circular on the ground.
Sweep the leg on bees.
Nice.
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
they've got 6 of them. Why not?
He's not jumping.
So Hadrian, he kind of like slips for a second. And he's like, "Whoa, getting pretty lucky!" Whoosh, and he slices down and finishes off the rest of the bees.
Does the
So-
Karate Kid crane kick.
You guys can
Jesus.
definitely hear more within the hive, getting kind of ticked off. But we'll say, for the sake of it,
Get out of here.
Y'all.
Let's run away.
We should probably leave before more come.
y'all dip. Okay.
Oh,
I will have to cut it there. So we will pick
Yeah,
up.
we got that honey.
We will pick up next session
Ah!
with you. I know. We'll pick up next session with you guys.
More.
Oops, I need to remake that. Oh,
You guys
no.
want to play Sea of Thieves?
And I'm still streaming. There we go. Now we're in order.
Who
So
wants to sail?
we will pick up the next session after that bee fight there, and you guys can choose if you guys can choose what direction you want to go after that. Oh my goodness, what is happening?
bye, friends.
Going
Back to the town.
back to the town.
You going back to town? Okay.
Wow,
I mean, Rigurd's already fucking out of there, so.
We good.
What, did Kern just fucking dip already?
Yeah, man, he
I
gone.
think he crashed or something.
No, he said bye.
Did he really?
Yeah, that's what I thought he said.
Oh, okay. Maybe he had to go.
I think he's gone.
Well, whatever. So next session we will start with you guys going back to the town, and I think everything has pretty much been in single hours by this session. So you guys would
Yeah, you've been doing it hour or whatever.
return to town, and it'd